Well, here we are. It's a sunny, beautiful day in Vancouver, but we're not going to be here very long because we're cleaning up the old van, checking the oil and fluids and all the other good stuff. And we are going to head to Kelowna and the Okanagan Valley. So, Okanagan Lake, Skaha Lake, and we're going to go out to that area. So, the original plan was to go out to the Okanagans in August. However, that plan got pushed ahead. Korean girl ended up getting 3-4 days off work. I guess Friday, Saturday, Sunday, possibly Monday. So we would have it at least a minimum 3 days out there. It's about a 5-hour drive in this thing. She's an old girl. She doesn't like to go very fast. Sounds like me. I'm a little slow in my old age. But anyways, yeah, so maybe even 6 hours, but we'll see. Anyways, we're going to check the fluids on this and go over everything really good. And we're going to, yeah, head out there. So that, I think, is the plan. Well, let's start with an oil check. And, well, I'll be freaking shitted. Look at that. It's actually got oil in it. Huh. I'll be damned. Yeah, it's about a quart low. Not a surprise. So 1 quart in almost 2,000 miles we burnt. No, 2,000 kilometers, which is what? I don't even know. 1,200 miles. Not a surprise. Probably. So, we'll add that. We're not going to change it. I came here because I thought this would be a quiet spot. Look at this. Train, traffic, people walking and biking. Ay. What the hell was I thinking? Maybe I was drunk. Not. One of the other things that I should probably check is brakes. Maybe. I'm not sure. We could check. After all, we are going through some mountains. Rocky Mountains. No, not Rocky Mountains. Kootenay Mountains? No. I don't know. Some mountain. Somewhere. It goes straight up. See? Look at this. Train. Traffic. This is supposed to be a nice, quiet side road. I wanted to work on this van. And craziness. Anyways, sidetracked. Is there brake fluid in there? Yeah. A couple dribbles. Maybe I should add a little bit more, so probably a good idea. Don't want to fall off the edge of a mountain. There we go. Drink it up, baby. Drink it up. Drink it up. There we go. See? Told you, nice and quiet. SkyTrain blasting by. I guess it might be important to check the water level, and look at that. Shit, there's water in this thing. Wow. We got like... Hello. Trying to make a video here. Yeah, I guess this could be an important thing, water. You know, once in a while. Done. Don't you love this beautiful wiring job? I'm gonna have to cover this shit up one of these days. So, lastly, transmission fluid. This part I'm scared of. And you're supposed to check it running, but I'm curious as to what this looks like. And yeah, well, it's not totally black. There's a slight red tinge to it. This should be red, technically. It is got an okay level, but look at this. No problems with this transmission. However, it does show pretty decent amount of filings and black dirt. So that's usually clutches, clutch bands, blah, 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 blah. That's not a very good sign. It's probably normal on something old, this old, blah, blah, blah. And I should do a transmission oil fluid filter change is what I'm doing. But on transmissions, especially these old Dodges, you have to be careful. And I say you gotta be careful because on a lot of older vehicles that have a lot of clutch material in the fluids, that's usually a lot of what gives it. It's hard to explain. You know what? I decided that maybe I better not show you or talk to you about the transmission fluid and filter change. I should actually wait to tell you about that when I do the actual filter change, because it's a little more detailed, so I can explain it better then. However, I could show you this beautiful site. Look at this. See, I'm a professional cheap bastard. So don't try this at home, folks. This is my wiper blades. This one is broken and pretty much upside down. And this one is, yeah, well, see, it's basically falling apart. It's so old, like everything else on this van. I do need new wiper blades, and I should stop being so cheap and buy some new ones. However, folks, don't do what I do. That is the thing here. Except for this. This is what I use, Rain-X. This is an amazing product. If you ever want to do it, listen to me, this is it. Put a squirt or two of this stuff on, wipe it into your windows. This is amazing stuff. I first learned about this way back in the 80s because I'm a race car guy and I drove race car for a year, and they don't have windshields, right? So this is what they put on, Rain-X. And what it does is it's like a chemical bond to the window, and when it rains, basically it just repels off. It beads off. The rain doesn't stick on there. This is amazing stuff. You don't need wipers if you run this. At least I found that. What else? Let's go on to some more things. Lastly, tires. I always check my tires. You guys should always check it too. Makes a big difference. My back tires were down to 40 pounds, 40 psi. These ones are a heavy ply tire, heavy duty tire, because you've got all the weight of my house and all the weight of the van on these 4 pieces of rubber. So these ones I recommend 65. When these drop down, I notice, because the ride is different. It's like spongier, it's like bottoming out. I put it up to what it's recommended, 65 max. You know what? The van rides so much smoother and easier on the highway. Better yet, better gas mileage, believe it or not. Even a little bit, any little bit helps. So in actuality, these babies are low, so I'll have to go give them a blowjob. So that doesn't sound too good, does it? Anyways, there's a million things that you can go over. Well, not a million. Maybe 5, 6, 10, 20. There's a few different maintenance items you can go over on your van before you go on longer trips. I always do regularly, because this isn't just a rolling vehicle. This is my house. If it breaks down, well, I'm sleeping probably here. Well, probably not, but you know. And an old girl like this, 41 years old, I've been pretty fortunate. But like I say, I do go over things quite regularly and quite detailed, and so anyways, I don't know what else to say. Let's go on to the next video clip, or end this.
Anyway guys, that's it for this one. Thanks for sticking through, and as always, you know the drill. Stay awesome.